Hello, welcome back to my channel. Scotty here. How y'all doing today? I want to talk to you about the pontoon that I've got up for sale. A pontoon boat is very fun to ride on, operate on. They're very safe. You can cook on them and jump off of them in the decent waters and stuff. Not like regular boats, pontoons are about the safest boats you can get on. It has a Evinrude 115 two-cylinder engine on the back of it. I've got one out here for sale. It's a 97, I think it's what it was. But I got it up for sale. So anybody interested in it, let me know. And I can send you pictures of it on Facebook or on here even. So it's dark now, so can't get no pictures tonight. So yeah, it's I think it needs some carburetor work. May get out there this weekend sometime and try to do some carburetor work to it this weekend sometime. So yeah. So what have I done today? Well, it rained a little bit this morning, of course. Rain, right? No snow. I think it got up to 55 degrees today. 55, yeah, I think it's about that, 55. We was able to clean out some attics and get some stuff down out of it over in South Tillow. Yeah. I think we came back here, cleaned up the yard a little bit, tried to throw away a few things out there that was in the yard. So, wasn't a whole lot going on, just basically cleaning up around the house, make it look better. Why is it every time I get on here and starts talking, I get sleepy? I guess my body's done calmed down when I decide to make a video and I get tired, I guess. I guess I'm going to start making one during the daytime instead of at night, that way I don't feel so tired. So, may start doing 2 videos, try to do one in the morning and one at night to see which one y'all like better. Still have not shaved. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say on here, y'all. I mean, I'm clueless. I don't know. I don't know what to say right now. So, yes, I am married. No, we don't have any children. I don't have any children, period. No kids at all. Do I want any? Yes, I would love to have some. But my wife, she's not in the condition to have babies with the heart condition that she's having. So we're pretty planed out on that part. So, life is good. So, I've also got the pontoon boat. Let's talk about it a little bit. My wife's cousin had the pontoon boat. He had it. He bought it brand new. He always took it out on the Tennessee River. I guess that's the only place it's ever been was the Tennessee River. Good little boat. But he left it sitting outside in the weather, uncovered. It pretty well ruined all the seats on it, pretty much. Let's get some new seats put on it. But I'm thinking about just putting it up for sale. So if anybody needs a pontoon boat, I'll sell you mine. I'll take $2,500 for it. $2,500. It's a good boat. Something to take the family out home. Like I said, it don't have no seats. I've even the wheels that was on it was so dry rotted that I barely made it home. But when I got home, I took them tires off and I put some not new tires on, but I put some fairly decent tires on there, simply because it's a boat and the river that I go to is not but 8 miles down the road, so you don't need no new tires for that. No more than what I want to take it out anyway, so. Oh yeah, we went down to the camper, got it cleaned up, got it straightened out and stuff. Got power going to it. We got a guy staying in the camper now. He's kind of gonna stay in there for a week and a half. He's gonna be here. The guy's gonna be in there until next Saturday. So, till Sunday, he's gonna get up. He's driving his butt back home. He misses his wife. He misses Florida. He's missing that nicer weather down there. He's ready to get away from his cold, wet, rainy weather. It ain't really cold, but it's been wet. He's just ready to get out of here. I don't blame him. I would be too. So, yeah. So, yeah, just watch my videos and stuff. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Click on all. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do, guys and girls. You know, like I said, I worked at Jesus Cares for 5 years. Let me tell you how it all started. This will be an interesting story, I guess. Story time. 5 years ago, my wife had open heart surgery. Well, almost 6 years now. She had open heart surgery. Had a valve replaced in it because it wasn't open and closing like it should. It was just stuck open. So, she went through that. That did good. First day she was in ICU. Second day she went down into a regular room and stayed in a regular room for 6 days. Stayed in a room for 6 days. And well, she got out of there, and we were doing in-home therapist, where they come in the home and do a little therapist with her. They done that twice a week with her. Well, right there at the end, when it was time for them to stop, this lady at Jesus Cares come up, smiling, asked us if we wanted to volunteer. Now, what is Jesus Cares? Jesus Cares is a non-profit organization that's ran by all the churches in McNairy County. And all donation proceeds that we sell, the money goes back into the community. Help pay with light bill, water bill, help people with that had house fire that lost everything. It helps them get stuff. So that's what we're there for. Ooh, I can't stop it yawning, y'all. Sorry about that. So we did it for 4 years, 3.5 years. Originally, when we first started volunteering, there was a church donated this house. So they put this house on a mover mover truck. They had to build it up, put axles up underneath it. And they took it down the road about half a mile and set it up on the lot over there that all belonged to Jesus Cares property. And what they were supposed to do, they were supposed to have that house built for transitional housing for women that's been abused, or men that homeless or been abused, or yes, men gets abused too, just like women do. Because some women out there abuse their men. So it's not all women that gets abused. They try to help people. Well, things were good out there. They took and added on to the thrift store and made it a furniture department, because they was using that house as a furniture house. They couldn't use it as a transitional housing. They just didn't have the ability. They didn't have the people to stay in there to help monitor everything, so they just didn't have the work for it. There's progress that you have to go through to get that to do right. So they used it as furniture house, is what they called it, a furniture house. And what it was, all your everything from couches to beds to kitchenware, that tables, entertainment centers, all that pretty much went in that house. And that's what I did. I was over that department. Well, they added on to the thrift store building, built a new whole downstairs part. I don't know, 5,000 square feet, something like that. 4,500, 5,000 square feet, something like that. And that's where we stuck all the furniture. That's where all the furniture and stuff went. Well, when they did that, they was actually going to use the house for the purpose that it was meant to be used. Well, the people that lived on that street voted no on it. They had to put a big voting thing on it with the city administrator and the mayor and stuff. They said no. Because, let's say somebody got out of prison or child molester, and we try to help them out, and they go south again. When I say go south, they mean bad people again. They start doing the same stuff they did before they got in prison. So they don't want that around there. They don't want that. They said it wasn't going to be none of that, but how can you predict what people does? You can't. So they said no, so that house sit there, and it was going to pretty much rot away. It was a nice house too. It was an old house. It was built back in the 1900s, 1920s, something like that. It was an old house. It was a 4-bedroom. It had a huge living room, huge hallways, had an attic. It had the own little dining room, kitchen area right there together, and then a little washroom in the back corner, and a carport, 2-car garage carport. And when they built it up, now that they've got a attic in the bottom. So I mean, it was a really nice house. It really was. The property that they put it on was nothing more than a landfill. Several years ago, Adamsville had a tornado, and they took all their old stuff and threw it down in the bottom and filled it in with dirt. So there's places you go down there, gravel, concrete stuff sticking up a good 3 or 4 inches up out of the ground still. So they ended up selling it for $65,000, I think is what it was. And they did not tell the people that bought the house about the property. So they like the house, but they don't like the property because of what it is. And they can't do nothing with it hardly. So I think he's going to bring in some dirt, raise it up, do all kind of stuff to it. So it's crazy on how they're doing things out there. But I think $65,000 was too much money for it, in my opinion. The house was nice. It probably was worth $65,000. If the land wouldn't have been like it was, if the land was good land, that it would have easily brought over $100,000. If it was good land, but it wasn't good land, so that hurt them. But they got what they wanted out of it. So, well, I'm over to the furniture department, so we started work. We've been down there. My wife, she works upstairs in the clothes department because she can't do the furniture. Well, they all know her weak spots and her moves and stuff. And they tortured my wife so much up there that it's unreal. And I done had enough. Enough is enough. And an 85-year-old woman threatened to hit my wife for no reason at all. She's trying to tell her how to do her job. My wife told her, "Stop, leave me alone. You do your job, let me do my job." Good for her. That's what she needed to do. But the boss lady didn't think that was appropriate, so she said she had to go downstairs and stay with me. And she couldn't even go up there. Couldn't even go up there to shop. That's how stupid and sorry they were. Couldn't even go up there to shop. The 85-year-old woman that threatened to hit Jennifer, they didn't do anything to her. She stayed up there. She's the one that should have been punished, not my wife. So she asked me for my keys, and that right there what told me she fired me. But we actually quit. So that was on them. If you got nice furniture and stuff, don't donate to Jesus Cares over here. They charging taxes on it. Oh, it's non-properable. Yeah, that's right. And they do charge taxes on the furniture. So I wouldn't donate nice furniture to them. I'd have me a yard sale. I'd give it to somebody else other than them. They are getting just like Goodwill, Salvation Army. They're getting just like all the rest of them. They want to put a high dollar price on stuff to get more money out of it because they done got money hungry. Over the last 2 years, they had bought not one, but they bought 2 properties. They had bought another house and land in Selmer, Tennessee. I think they would end up paying a little over $50,000 for that. I think it was right at $50,000 for that. And then back last year, they turned around and bought another property. It was over $110,000, $120,000. I think it was $110,000. Might have been $112,000. Somewhere around in there. So they're making the money. They are making the money off of everybody's donation. And then turn around paying taxes on it too. In a non-properable area. So let me know what y'all think about it. I've done been on here almost, right at 20 minutes. So tell me what y'all think about it. You think that's right, charging taxes on non-profit? Yeah. Hit the subscribe button, thumbs up, thumbs down. leave some comments down below. I like to read some comments now. I ain't had no comments, so I know y'all out there looking at it. So, yeah, I'm gonna get on off here, and we'll see y'all on the next run. Appreciate y'all.